That's it.
It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Playoff game 1 now, history. Time for game 2 of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Taking a look at the 76ers, with a loss in game 1, they surrendered home court advantage in the series. Tonight, a crucial game for them as they seek to remain in contention. And after coming up short in game 1, home court advantage right out the window. Woo. Oh, is the window here? It's out this window. We look at this game tonight. Is this game do or die for them, big fella?
Losing the first 2 at home would be an embarrassment. Dropping this game could effectively end their season, have us pulling out those big fishing poles, going fishing.
Yes, indeed. Very few teams, Ernie, have come back from losing their first 2 games at home. There has been some teams that have done it.
Those are very special units.
I was on those teams.
I know you
30 years ago.
I'm just saying it's
Stop bragging on yourself.
All right, it's hard to do it, Ernie. That's all I'm saying.
That's all we were looking for. Let's get to courtside because that's where they're going to play the game.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Nets come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Philadelphia 76ers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. Carroll is the 3 with Hollis Jefferson at the 4. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
How about the aggressiveness of Rondé, Hollis Jefferson? Go to work, young man.
Here's Simmons. A shot that time, not on target. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Out to the right wing. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Hollis Jefferson's got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Embiid.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Russell kicks to Allen. Back to Russell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Simmons. The quick look, no good that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Ben Simmons picks up a foul. That's his first foul. LeVert the pass to Russell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, D'Angelo Russell has the floater in his offensive arsenal. So important for a point guard in the NBA.
That one goes in.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Shot from 12. Hollis Jefferson, good. Hollis Jefferson's got 6.
Well, I'll tell you, excellent job from Hollis Jefferson. This guy's so skilled at getting terrific position down low.
Yep, it counts. 6 points for Ben Simmons.
You know, I like how he's getting involved in the offense. He's picking his spots and making his shot attempts count.
Russell looking it over. Fires the three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Harris, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates, really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, the drive by Russell. And there it is for him. He has 6.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the Jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
Shots good by Simmons.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
They double him with Simmons. Here's Russell. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. To the paint and stolen by Russell. And here we go. LeVert the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Moves back up. And Embiid with the block. Outside, Simmons. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
Timeout. And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a testament to how level-headed this group is. Nice job executing on the offensive end of the floor.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
The 76ers trail by 4. And it's Simmons penetrating.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
It's his first trip to the line.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2. Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
He hits the second from the line. Russell with it. 8 points for him. Allen outside. Poked away. And stolen by Simmons for the finish.
Oh!
You've got to be kidding.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He has 6. Here's Russell with the 3, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Redick finds Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Simmons. And again, it's Philadelphia.
What precision and focus from Simmons, just feeling no one can guard him down on the block.
There's the pass to Carroll. They double him with Butler. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. On defense, the 76ers, Russell. And it's blocked by Simmons.
And don't forget about the long reach that Simmons possesses. He uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with blocks like that.
And Simmons slams it in.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
That's the point, guys. When your lead playmaker can get to the rim like that and convert, monster advantage.
And Philadelphia has possession. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Embiid. Brooklyn with the rebound. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and he was clearly feeling good coming out of the locker room. They were very composed all through their Game 1 upset. And he's hoping for more of the same tonight. He told me, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but I'm going to get ahead of myself. If we go home with a 2-0 lead, we're going to be real tough to beat. I'd say so, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Nets. Count it, good.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
To the right side. Allen against Embiid. Out to Russell. No good on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Harris. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
If you make a mistake against Jimmy Butler, this guy will find a way to make you pay. Pretty pass.
Nets trail by 5. Inside, here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Well, I like the synergy, right? The ball is moving well, and they're seeing that hard work pay off.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call, Brooklyn the foul. The 76ers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Philadelphia. Marjanovic checked in for Embiid. Jonathan Simmons comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Tobias Harris. And the second free throw, good. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 4. Outside, Davis, a 3-ball. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Marjanovic kicks to Simmons. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Napier passes to Davis. Pass to Dinwiddie. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple.
You have to respect the jumper of Spencer Dinwiddie. If you don't, he will rise and fire.
Shoots from the baseline, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. Nets trail by 5. Knocked away. One-on-one fast break. Here's Marjanovic, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Marjanovic taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
The first free throw is good. Monroe's checked in for Ben Simmons. And he can't hit the second. Nets trail by 6. Here's Dinwiddie. That 3 off the mark. Now Marjanovic, and stolen by Napier. To the inside, Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Dinwiddie surveying the floor to the middle. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's Simmons penetrating. 2 points. That one goes.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Napier passes to Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Dinwiddie's got 5.
I'll tell you, it's hard to deal with Dinwiddie that close to the rim. You cannot mess with his concentration.
And it's Butler missing. Nets trail by 6. In the corner, Napier with it. He kicks it to Harris. Off target from 3-point range. Simmons inside. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
First trip to the line for him here. Timeout called the 76ers.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
No good on that one.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Simmons. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Here's Allen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Simmons. Dinwiddie with the rebound. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 9-point game. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Napier. And there's a minute 45 left in the first. Simmons inside. He's got 6. That shot off the mark. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. Simmons pulls it in.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Monroe's shot is good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The baseline J. No good. Shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And here's Harris from the arc. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The 76ers leading by 5. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Out to the right wing. Napier. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
Well, you don't get much more wide open inside the arc. He simply got to make that shot.
2 points. That one goes. And it's 8 points for Butler.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And stolen by Butler. Kicks to Simmons. Poke loose. Baseline J on the way. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harris outside. Down low. Count that bucket. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
A great size at the point guard position. Dinwiddie fantastic getting into the paint and making the defense pay.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. 76ers lead by 7. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Tough-nosed Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise player.
You call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call it, but with that comes a lot of, some people call it pressure, but a lot of responsibility is what I call it. Every night you got to show up. You have to be productive. You have to show guys even when you're hurt, you can still play. Even when you're tired, you got to go out there and do what you're supposed to do. It's fun to me. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
And that's what he worked for. And he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
And you see that competitiveness and desire in his play.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
Amir Johnson is out there with Monroe. Then it's Simmons. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
So you see the quick first step, right, guys? Butler catches the defender out of position, gets himself to the charity stripe.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
I think, guys, in addition to becoming an elite two-way player, what I love about Jimmy Butler is the passion he plays with.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn. And so Butler nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Left side Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. The offensive rebound. And the layup is good. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Redick is checked in. Here's Dinwiddie. Davis looking for an opening. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Some solid defense from Butler.
Boy, a kickout's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that.
Johnson. Here's Redick. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. It's good. Monroe's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Davis, and no good. Good work defensively by Monroe. Here's Redick, trying to get open as Monroe. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Monroe. Monroe's got his third assist on the night. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Nets missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And it goes down 2 points.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Davis dishes to Dinwiddie. Out to Harris. Fires the three. Here's Davis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Davis has got his first points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Got a piece of it. Here's Redick.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Redick. Lets it go with a three. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Dinwiddie. Passes it to Monroe. And it's slammed in by Monroe.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Tobias Harris comes in for Jimmy Butler. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside, Russell. Right side, Davis. Knocked loose.
That's great use of size and length. Tough down low when guys are battling for that board.
Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
And Embiid with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Redick with the bucket.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
Davis finds Carroll. Nets passing it around. Here's Russell. And the Nets miss again.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
Here's Redick. Again, Philadelphia.
Now, really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 18. And it's Carroll in the corner. And again, it's the Nets missing.
The defense not doing its job there. Left him wide open, and I'm sure he's kicking himself for not cashing in. Guys, that's number 2 on him, and they do not need him to sit right away. But one more foul before the half, and he'll be headed to the bench.
And Redick kicks to Harris. Here's McConnell, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McConnell's got his first points in this one.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Makes it off the glass. And the Nets with possession here. Timeout called the Nets.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
LeVert the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Russell. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
Redick with the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
To the wing right side. LeVert. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 22. Here's Embiid. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 5 assists in the game.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Well, typically speaking, transition points are high percentage looks. Get out and go, that's their philosophy. That's a nice little outside-in play right there. Good feed into the post and a solid finish.
That's tipped.
Wow, fantastic to see Hollis Jefferson hit it twice on the pipes. Extends out and sends it back.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, you love the aggressiveness from Amir Johnson. This guy is always seeking contact, especially on this type of opportunity.
The 76ers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Johnson.
I think the thing you like about Amir Johnson, he's extremely versatile. He's a big man with nice touch from the perimeter and a genuine tough guy.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And both free throws good for Johnson. Here's LeVert. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Simmons, and he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Yeah, can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to LeVert. Back to Russell. And it's blocked by Simmons.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
To the inside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. For Philadelphia, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
2 shots.
Two shots.
That's good from Simmons.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Marjanovic checked in for Johnson. And Jonathan Simmons subbed in for J.J. Redick. Allen's checked in for the Nets. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here is Russell. He's got 10. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Pass to LeVert. The shot. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
The 76ers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And Brooklyn has possession. Over to the wing. Russell with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there.
And really, Simmons makes it look so easy. The way he's attacking defenses from multiple angles is really just commendable.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Oh, he's flat giving it to him right now, and this timeout is critical if they're going to stop his momentum. I think you've got to make some major defensive adjustments.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Kicks it to Carroll. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. They get it back. And slam dunk by Harris.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
So much tenacity. Really tries to outwork everyone around him.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Simple.
Goodness.
Wow.
What strength on the slam from Simmons, punching it home and sending a real message there.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Back to Russell. And Embiid with the block. And he gets it back. The 76ers shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Here's Simmons. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, here's Hollis Jefferson. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Simmons. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Simmons got 32 points.
This guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
Russell from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Simmons. Misses off the right iron. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Carroll finds Russell over Simmons. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Embiid. He can't hit that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Shot from 16. Here's Simmons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 36.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Allen's shot is off.
You know, he's working on his inside game, but clearly there's still a little more work to do.
Marjanovic, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Marjanovic has got 7 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, he just gets ahead of himself and throws it away, right? You've got to have better focus than that.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Monroe comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Butler in for Tobias Harris. Philadelphia shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. And the shot goes in. Simmons got 38 points.
I'll tell you, this guy will not stop pouring it on. It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
Harris, good.
For 3.
Now here's Simmons. He has 38 in the game. Shoots over Carroll. The baseline J off the mark. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Amir, you guys really changed the energy level tonight. What has been the focus?
Just playing with a sense of urgency. You know, we made some mistakes last game, and we're playing much better this game. We got to clean up on a few mistakes and just playing with a sense of urgency.
Amir, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah.
You're sitting in.
There's only 3 of us.
And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Checking out the 76ers. They have rebounded very well from their loss in Game 1, and have their eyes set squarely on evening this series up. What a response to a difficult opening game of the series for them. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it, Shaq-like?
That's a good one.
Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible. Really good judgment on the offensive end.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. So for Brooklyn now, Hollis, Jefferson, and Allen together down low. LeVert and Carroll are the wingmen. And it's Russell in at the point.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Harris on the double team. Back to Russell. And he lays it straight in. Russell's got 15 points.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
Carroll kicks to Russell. Sinks the triple. He's got 18.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Here's Simmons. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Boy, they have leaned on this guy to carry their offense today, and he has come through with flying colors.
Russell passes to Allen. Here's LeVert, guarded by Embiid. To the paint. Here's Carroll. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Carroll's got his second basket of the night.
Great beginning to this second half. Now 3 for 4 from the field.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Carroll, no one around him. No good on the three. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. It's good. And 12 points for Joel Embiid.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
They get a hand on it. And now the 76ers on the break. Embiid leading the charge.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That's his second personal foul.
The 76ers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Tobias Harris. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Harris. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Russell passes to LeVert. Back to Russell. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Over Butler. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 76ers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Sinks the three-pointer.
Keeping the pressure on and starting to pad this lead around the halfway point.
Yeah, seems like they're starting to pull away a bit right now. They just look a little faster and a little hungrier than the opposition right now.
Allen, that's good. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And slam dunk by Butler.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Well, there's no doubt this quarter has been all about them. They've come out hot, and they're not showing any signs of letting up.
And they double up Russell. Allen outside. And it's Carroll in the corner. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and he dunks it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Butler from outside. Here's Simmons. Allen with the rebound.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Embiid, no good. Net shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Inside, and stolen by Simmons. And it's LeVert missing. Here's Redick. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
That 6'7", Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Out left to the wing. Hollis Jefferson finds Allen. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 20. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Embiid drives in. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for a high percentage shot.
And slam dunk by Allen.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
The Nets have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Deep 2 from Russell. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Butler. Again, Philadelphia.
Over the course of time, the elevation in Jimmy Butler's game has been incredible. This guy is lethal offensively.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Carroll in the corner. And the 3-ball is good. Carroll's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the best thing there is how decisive DeMarre Carroll was. He's going to rise and fire as soon as he touches the ball. I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Puts it up from 15, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. That one wide left. And the Nets shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Deep 2 from Carroll. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Carroll's got 9.
Boy, in the second half, just hitting a much higher percentage of his shots. Really looks composed now.
Butler. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the inside. And the layup falls. Carroll's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Butler. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Boy, Butler took a pretty good hit there, but has the strength and the coordination to finish it. That's pretty.
In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Embiid, no good. The net shooting well, 50% from the floor. Carroll kicks to Russell, fires for 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Russell's got 23.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
And the 76ers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Trapping souls like Bryce and Tiller. The crib left with the awnings, and that's the very thing that gets me out of the bed in the morning. I got the bread in the corner, I got my career in the summer. I got no fear, just honor. I bled and lived through trauma. First the fat boys break up, then Bow Wow retires, and now y'all disrespecting the king. I come through there with claiming they doing dirt and get to just disinfecting the scene. I'm what you call the epitomizer of getting done. I will spit a geyser that'll get these guys on the charts to fit a lighter of bars. I'm feeling like the diamond on a permanent throne. Like the Quran, you can get this smelling like a microphone.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Embiid. Marjanovic comes in for Tobias Harris. Simmons checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Simmons. And then for Brooklyn, Ed Davis is checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Harris comes in for Damari Carroll. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. To the middle, it's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Monroe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Greg Monroe. At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw missing. The Nets making a switch here. Napier's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Out to the right wing. And the shot is long. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for the 76ers. Kept alive. The pass to McConnell. Three-pointer on the way. Marjanovic kicks to Butler. And another shot. And Marjanovic with the layup. Marjanovic has got 9.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. Jared Dudley's checked in for the Nets. '76ers on defense. And here's Napier. Over to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. No good on the triple. And here's Simmons for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
Simmons inside the line, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. 8 points for him. The Nets shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. To the paint, here's Dinwiddie, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. And a wide open look for Simmons. Butler passes to Monroe. And Simmons kicks to Butler. Hits the three-point bomb. Butler's got 9 points in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Inside, Harris. And that one goes, feeding him with the lead pass.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Here's Marjanovic. That shot off, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Harris inside, defended by Butler. That shot wide open.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Here's McConnell. And it's off from three-point range. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Harris, no good.
Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
The drive by Monroe, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, here's Napier. He's covered by McConnell, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Johnson, he's checked in for the 76ers. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. They grab their own miss. It's good. 12 points for Ed Davis.
I'll tell you, good things always come when you've got players who work hard for second chance opportunities.
And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by McConnell.
It sometimes seems to me Simmons prefers to take tough shots, especially inside. It's like he enjoys overcoming obstacles.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's the three. Drains the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 13.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Harris. Brooklyn's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Dinwiddie kicks to Dudley. Lets it go. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. 76ers on top, running away with it. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. We've got Monroe. Johnson is out there with Smith. Then it's Simmons. And it's McConnell in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Musa. Passes it to Napier. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Musa with the bucket. Musa's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nets.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
Here's Johnson. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
Here's Smith. Davis with some nice D.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Musa with the bucket.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
Here's Smith. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
No, but that play is about his will, right? He won't back down from the big man. He's going to take it right to him.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Karuch, stolen by Monroe.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Smith, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Nets. Out to the wing. Here's Musa. And that one's on target from the wing. The 76ers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. It's good. And that's now 6 points for Johnson.
Well, Amir Johnson's so smart down there on the box. This guy is clever getting whatever shot he wants.
Inside, Dudley. Good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Dudley. In transition, here come the Nets. Goes up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Causing turnovers really gives you an advantage.
Well, it makes things easier for sure, Greg. Their activity on the defensive end is what caused that steal.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
For Philadelphia, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Johnson can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
Dudley's shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's McConnell from 13 feet. It goes down. And Brooklyn has possession. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Scotty's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Here's LeVert, covered by Smith. LeVert the pass to Carroll. And again, it's the Nets missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Shoot from the right block. Scott can't get it to go.
Man, look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
Count the basket.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here's Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
All sorts of time, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Monroe's shot is good. Napier with it. To the middle. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Napier. Again, the Nets for 2.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The 76ers leading by 22. Here's Smith. Drops in the layup for 2.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
The Nets shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Now Napier. And the pass to LeVert. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Simmons. LeVert grabs the miss. Napier feeling it out a bit. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's LeVert. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Smith. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Inside. A nice shot by LeVert. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists. Monroe, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's now 11 points for Craig Monroe.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Allen's shot is off. Philadelphia shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Here's Monroe, and it comes off the front of the rim. Now here's Napier. He's covered closely. Allen, that's good.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Shoots from the elbow. No good from Simmons. And the Nets with possession here. Now here's Napier. This one for 3. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Simmons. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
I hope he's got some thick skin because he's going to get a lot of grief in the locker room for that one.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
Now kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. I'm not sure how he missed that one.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
And every offensive board is an extra possession. If you're trying to compete from this far down, you cannot allow that.
I'll tell you, what an effort on the glass. Even with this lead, they're still going all out. I'll tell you, that's aggressive passing. Threading it down low and setting up the bucket inside. Really nice.
Tries yet again, and Johnson puts it in.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Nets shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Napier finds Allen. Inside, Hollis Jefferson.
Well, everything starts with a great pass, right? That's really pretty.
Here's Monroe. Excellent D there from Allen.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he'd read the play.
Pass to Napier. The Nets working the ball around now. The shot by Carroll, no good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
A drive by Scott, and he makes that one.
Well, everything starts with a great pass, right? That's really pretty.
Napier passes to Hollis Jefferson. To the inside, Carroll. Right through the D for the layup. Carroll's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, he has the size to be effective inside. DeMarre Carroll understands how to use that frame to get inside and make shots.
Ball's knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Nets also making a change. Russell, he's checked in for Napier. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and Butler sends it back.
Boy, though, he'll never be a blocks leader. Butler has the size and hops to do more of this.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Orkan Korkmaz. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Korkmaz. And the Nets making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. And the Nets with possession here. And here's Russell. Davis in the corner. Out to Russell. Three-pointer. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Carroll. Passes it to Russell. Free throw line jump shot, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Russell's got 12 points in just the second half. Deflects the pass. Marjanovic. The rebound by the Nets.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
Well, guys, this guy has been a handful all night long. His scoring really propelled them, and no matter what the matchup was or what the scheme they tried to use, they could not keep this guy in check.
Here's Carroll, and no good that time. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Marjanovic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
I tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Oh, there's no doubt. This crowd is into it, and it's because of how well their guys have played tonight.
Fast break, Philadelphia. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Philadelphia calls time here. They lead by 28. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
You know, I think it's an opportunity just for the coach to see some execution. Finish this thing out the right way.
Now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Falling into a 2-game hole would have been a disaster, and he knew it. He's done everything in his power to get momentum back on their side in this series. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires at the elbow, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Korkmaz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, nice team basketball being played right there. You see the open man, and you deliver the ball right away.
Outside, Russell. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, how confident are you that you guys can build on this win and keep the momentum going?
Very confident. Like I said, we got a great group of guys. We play together, play hard, we can win.
I know you'll like to keep that going as we go on in the season. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.